Hey, traders. Good to see y'all. Beginning of the week. Good stuff. We got a nice little rally. You know, it started kind of last night, then pulled back, and then we spent many hours until, New York Stock Exchange opened, and then we got a pump, and Bitcoin officially, I mean, I'm talking, dude, just barely and probably for a second, man, hit the highest highs of 2022, so that's cool. What's up, Anonymous? Thanks for the premium tea purchase. Man, that's I love that design, but no one buys it. So it was because 4th of July, man, a couple of years ago. Thanks. It was just really, I was like, I want to wear this. I didn't care if anyone bought it. So I'm like, okay, I made it, bought it for myself. A couple other people bought it, and that was it. So thanks, dude. Wow, nostalgia. So yeah, as I was just saying, highest levels of 2022 by like $1.50, man. So not really that crazy. I mean, as you can see, we were making the joke about triggering you yesterday, that supply line that would be like a rising wedge. Well, you could plot it as a channel too. It's the same supply line. But look where we are. I mean, you're just right at it. We're just right at the top of the channel. So, we can pull back here. The good news is there's not even bearish divergence on the 4-hour. There's just not. Nothing implies that a massive reversal will happen. You can't be surprised, though, if Bitcoin ever did go back to 45.5 to back test it as support. As market participants, we know, love the back test, right? Like the B words love certain things. Well, market participants love back tests. So, I mean, if you're hitting resistance and you just had this long extended rally since 37.7, you never know. It could pull back. And because it's just not going to be like straight line up, So, daily, we almost, my God, we were like $100 away, $150 away from testing that, or less, testing the 200-day simple moving average for the first time since January 2nd. As you can see, here it is. The 200 is like 48.3, 48.294, and then we got as high as 48.237 today. So very close, but just not quite there yet. That's okay. So is there any bearish divergence on the 4-hour? No. Is there any bearish divergence on the daily? No. Is there any weekly bearish divergence? No. So though you may pull back, 45.5 or so, there's nothing implying based on technical analysis that like a massive breakdown's coming, or it's not implied that buyers are exhausted, right? So impending price action reversal is just not there on any time scale that would really make this thing roll over bad, So where are we from the 50%? If this is a shark, the 50% is 50,755. I think that's where we'd probably run to. We would get like a more major reaction there because it would be like pattern completion zone of bearish 5.0. And then hopefully the bearish 5.0 reacts and plays out, but is very weak in performance, and we pivot and we make a higher low and we run again and blast through it. So I still think there's just like what we did do yesterday is hit the 38% retrace for the first time. So we finally broke into the golden zone, right, between the 382 and the 618. So that's nice. But a pretty good day for Bitcoin. Not like too crazy. I would say like when it makes the highest level of the year, that's pretty cool. Yeah. But not cool enough. We can just go back to the 3-day and the weekly for a second. Here's your your 3-day candle closes in 48 minutes. It will be the highest 3-day candle close since December 24th. So you will have, and this will be official, this was not the case 3 days ago, you will have for the first time, like not like a consecutive run, you'll have the highest 3-day candle close of 2022, again, in 47 minutes and 30-something seconds. I think that's pretty awesome. Is there any bearish divergence on this time scale? Absolutely not. If anything, you're making the highest level of relative strength you've seen since November 15th on the 3-day. Very close to the bullish control zone. So, I mean, there's really just no bad signals going on this break to the upside. Go to the weekly. As you saw it, we were here. almost 4 hours, just so we could be here for the close. Highest weekly candle close, of course, of the year of 2022. And what was really cool to see was that we were finally showing positive momentum for the first time of the year, but also first time since late November. That's spectacular. Let's see if we can get some follow through. Normally you do, of some degree, right? Hopefully it's one like this, a huge histogram island. So I think there's more upside, even if we're going to pull back on the 4 hour a little bit, because it's just been nonstop since 37.7. So it's like $10,000 up and hasn't like even really flinched. Yeah, it's been kind of methodical, but no real pullbacks in $10,000 on Bitcoin. So you just, FOMO Moon Boys will be showing up like they did yesterday and today, and they'll just be randomly buying at tops when we're at some sort of like mini supply lines and stuff like we just looked at, right? And they got to get devastated, right? They gotta buy high, right? They gotta buy real high, and then it's got to dump a couple $1,000s. They're probably over allocated. They don't know what they're doing. So when it dumps, they've got to sell low before it pivots and rallies again. Of course, right? Scrub's got to come in, man. So it could be just juicy liquidity from the FOMO Moon Boys making a reappearance in this market. At least the beginning stages of it, right? So, but it's cool we broke out of the rectangle, And I think eventually 50, 53K is your target. All right. Anyway, we can move on if you want to Ethereum. Ethereum outperforming Bitcoin in ways, but in other ways not doing the same things. Like Bitcoin made its highest level of 2022 today. If you want Ethereum to make its highest price of 2022, it has to run all the way up to like 38.94.13. How much more upside does Ethereum have to experience before it sees its highest levels of the year we're in right now? Like 15.89%. Yeah, so it's not in the same category as Bitcoin in terms of what we did today. Oh my God, it's so cool. Good news is, you made your highest level since mid-January, which is great, and you made higher highs than your previous highs. That's also awesome. But just remember, anytime you break out, you could always come back down for back test of any levels that you've broken. So it's been a really nice run since that bullish engulfing candle was painted March 14th. Think about that. Since the engulfing candle, Ethereum's up 34% in 15 days. Wow, that's starting to sound kind of similar to what we talk about on if Bitcoin or these cryptos find their bottoms, how devastated people are that sit on the sidelines, right? Like on average, like 40 days, 44 days when Bitcoin puts its bottom in. We can just start for 2021. The bottom finally got put in late January. What'd you do? Straight up in 25 days, almost 100%, 92%, right? Okay, I mean, when the bottom gets put in July, would you go straight up 74% in 46 days? What do you do when you bottomed out late September, early October, just when the bottom was put in to that top before any kind of pullback? 64% in 21 days. You get that, right? Like, people who don't participate in the market, they get left behind, and they don't have enough time to react. Because you got to be paying attention to this market every day, man. Like, you kind of have to if you want the nice opportunities. So you can't just take a few weeks off and you missed it. You just missed everything. The audio check, we okay? Music level's good with the voice and all that stuff, The 3-day on Ethereum, let's look at it. 3 days going to be your highest 3-day candle close since January 10th. Not even going to be the highest of the year. Dang, man. Yeah, at its high today, it could have been the highest 3-day candle close. Nope, never mind. The highest 3-day candle close, January 1st, 37.66. Yeah, man, you got a lot of work to do on this one. But the good news is no bearish divergence anywhere. None. Ethereum's weekly, hidden bullish divergence. You're about to go positive. Any more positive price action the next couple weeks, this week or the next couple weeks, you'll show positive momentum like Bitcoin's starting to do. Yeah, good stuff. Okay, so we can go to BNB now. Just make the rounds like we do. BNB, great. It broke out kind of. I mean, it did 429, which is clearly right there. It's that low from April 2021. Correlation of price action over and over and over again. Well, you're breaking it. You broke it yesterday. You're trying to back test it today, and you're working on your highest daily candle close since it's really close. Wow. I mean, I guess since February 15th.
As we are approaching the monthly candle close, which seems to be the follow-through of a bullish harami previously printed on February, we are now developing hidden bullish divergences with Thursday.
Oh, I thought it was a morning star, dude. I mean, dude, it's too early. You'll need a couple more months, and we'll probably be at much higher levels. But thanks, dude. In bullish divergence on the monthly RSI. I mean, yeah, sure, you pivot, but you need like some more follow through. It'll take time, dude. Who cares? Like, we'll worry about that later. I would assume that the weekly hidden bullish divergence would in turn usher in the monthly bullish divergence at some point.
And suddenly
right?
The moon boys come around asking when to buy SMH.
Oh, I don't see them today. I mean, it wasn't. No, we're like dumping going into the close today. We'll probably dump the whole time. We got 40 minutes of bullcrap. Nah, we're not pumping, right? So they're not going to be here. It's so weird, right? Like they're literally beholden to the price action that particular day. Oh, we're pumping. Oh my God, it's a live pump stream. All right, time to go shill, time to freak out. And then like Bitcoin's like, selling off. About to bear, 40 minutes will be a bearish and golden candle. They won't show up today, right? Concurrent viewership doubled. It literally doubled. Like the total views kind of doubled the average maybe a little bit. We knew that was going to happen. But today it'll be normal. It'll be just a normal day, same viewership, same everything, right? So no one's going to be requesting whatever bullcrap, fake scam coins that they were yesterday. Not today. Nope. It's all about the price action. So good price action on BNB. I think if you stay above 430 long enough, you go to $500. $500 a big target area. If you ever break that, $600. And that's it. Bullish bat, type 2 return, triple bullish divergence in the MACD and the RSI. Beautiful. Breakout, back test kind of, and now you're rallying. So good stuff. But you're also at the top. You're right around a resistance too. So you understand, like, if it did reverse here, you can't be that surprised. It's a resistance. Like, you can see locally, like the high from February 8th. You haven't exceeded that. So anyway, yeah. All right. You think if Bitcoin pulls back, BNB would pull back too. Oh, it already is. Gotcha. BNB and then no XRP and then Luna, which Luna, getting ready. See, XRP is beholden to Bitcoin. If Bitcoin's going to pull back to close the day, XRP is going to as well. It got as high as 93 cents though, which is nice, but I'm wondering, like, when's this thing going to really take off? Like, when's it going to do what they do? It may not take off immediately. It has. It's just been so methodical, and it's like, whenever Bitcoin pulls back, this will pull back too. It hadn't even really made a higher high yet, dude. It's like today in 38 minutes, it could be like the same high, but not a higher high on a close. Not yet. I don't know. I feel like, you probably broke the slanted neckline here, Sure, you did that. But I think $1 is a psychological resistance, and it's a peak from December 24th or whatever. I think that's more important of a resistance than this supply line we broke, okay? I'm just waiting, dude. Like, we're just kind of like, okay, cool, dude. Yeah, you're in this, getting ready to get stopped out or to make a lot of money. You're just waiting. You have to be patient. I don't know what else to tell you. I can't make this thing pull a effing EOS or an effing DGB, all right? Or what are the other ones that blew up? Luna. Yeah, Luna's, dude, it's crazy. It cracked 100 for a minute, and then Bitcoin pulled back, and it pulled back a little too off that. But this is serious. You're on the cusp of a massive breakout with a side effect of price discovery where targets are so easy. 120, 140, 160, 1, 2, 3. There you go, dude. They're fib extensions and measured moves, all right? Just don't worry about it. 120, 140, 160. you're on the cusp, man. So have an alert set up or something, you know, like 105, because that'll be all-time highs. And that's probably going to blast through that. But yeah, this is crazy. The Bears, this was the Bears' opportunity. They've tried so hard, and too much demand and or not enough supply for the Bears. They're going to be ruined here. I would not want to be like shorting this right now. I know though. Oh, of course, high. It's like lower risk, but dang, dude, you can just see the price action, how pathetic it's been. We'll see. Go Luna. Was it Cardano next? I don't know. A lot of crazy stuff's been happening, so maybe something changed. We'll see. Oh my god, dude. What? Dude, you know Cardano and Luna are higher market caps than... Wait, I'm sorry. Cardano and Sol are higher market caps than Luna right now. Dude, it is a race. You'll see this? Look at this. You got Cardano at 40 billion, Sol 35 bill, and then Luna 34.7. My god, it's so close. Bloodbath, you know, between each other. All right, so we'll go to Sol that, you know, had that down, you know, that falling wedge, and it broke out, you know. It broke out and made its highest levels since February 9th today. And clearly, when Bitcoin pulls back, all these altcoins are going to do that, right? It could be at its high of the day. When Bitcoin starts reversing, these things will pull back too. Really not crazy, dude. All right. I mean, you'd think if it really was a true breakout and a confirmation low here at 124 to 130 to test it before failing and dumping to lower prices. What's up, Rodney, man? My man.
Rodney Assistant tipped $100.25. Happy Monday. Tendies made from AMC. Going enjoy a nice steak dinner. 0.00212795 BTC.
Rodney, thanks for the $100.25 worth of Bitcoin, and congratulations on AMC. That, yeah, dude, what a freaking... It's nice, man. It's nice, right? It's like, yes, TA works on even, you know, meme stocks, right? I mean, here's your Luna. Okay, maybe 120, 130 if Bitcoin keeps going, and that's probably it for now. AMC, we'll just interrupting meme stock, up 45% to close the day. What a beast, blasting through all formal resistance until I would think maybe 35 bucks. It's unreal, isn't it? The divergence, the type 2, the falling wedge breakout, the 1618, the butterfly. It was the dream. It was so good, dude. It's crazy. Down 2% after hours, but who cares, dude? Like, enjoy your steak dinner. Yeah, you better get it while you can. Live cattle futures, right? Okay. Beautiful. Just look. This is, I mean, you know.
You see what happens, Larry?
Do I see what happens?
You see what happens, Larry?
Yup. And if you do your homework, you can identify stuff like this, right? And then it's like, people will ask the question when it develops.
Is this your homework, Larry?
And you say, yes, this is my homework. I did my homework, and it looked primed for potential upside. It didn't know it would turn into something like this, but you never know how well they'll perform. Okay. Goes AMC, and then we can look at Cardano because it happens to be just below XRP and market cap. Unbelievable. 118, it's, you know, a couple things happen, man. I mean, the most prudent thing to happen for this asset would be, like we've talked about before, it broke out. So let's maybe get a pullback and a back test of $1.98. And then you create an inverse head and shoulders. You maybe show some sort of hidden bullish divergence or something. Dude, it would be like the dream. It'd be a dream trade setup. And then 145, 148. That would be incredible. That's what we'd be looking for. Like, if you buy now, that means you run the risk of losing. Yeah, it could go down 16% if you entered now, before it got to the awesome lowest risk entry areas you could ever dream of, right? So it's just not prudent to long literally right now on Cardano. even if it goes up, right, it's all about, okay, why would we settle? Oh no, it went straight up. Oh, I missed that one. But you missed it because it didn't show you what you wanted, and that's good. Like, you want the market to come to you. Buying now is you could get played by the market so easy. But yeah, it's a great breakout, you know, above inflection points, supply lines, divergence is good. But maybe if we get $1 again, it would be a gift for real. Okay. But yeah, anything above $1, most likely 145, 148 at some point. Okay, whether it's a back test or not, flip your coin. And that's the whole problem, right? You flip your coin, you get the back test. You flip your coin, it goes straight up to 145, 148. That's the issue here. That's why you want back tests. Because a bunch of people around the world all together, well, okay, we got the confirmation we needed. Now it's time to buckle up, load up. All right, $1, now 145 real fast. And the inverse head and shoulders, wow, it would develop too. Okay, more edges, more things would develop at critical levels. It's always what you're looking for. All right. Dang, I didn't know AVAX was number 10 now. Holy crap. So let's shift gears to a market that is very, very similar in its performance today to crypto. The stock market closed at its session highs. Unbelievable, dude. Breaking critical resistance. It's like, okay, you're on your way to 45.95 to break that, but we know what is upon us. A 60% retrace on B, lower high on C, could be the cipher. 46.64 to an 886, because, you know, ciphers could be sharks too. It's that general area. I mean, you'd think that in between them, right there at 47.18 is going to be the big resistance. I think we'll be getting pullbacks at some point in between there. So, yep, it's happening, man.
Elrond, EGLD, please. Really appreciate you, my man. Thanks.
So, Bosendorfer. It's like Rosenbacher on what was the movie about the guy who obliterated his arm and he was a kid and he got to play baseball in the pros because he had a freak arm? You're like him. You're like Rosenblocker, Bosendorfer. Thanks, dude. Yep. Where did I just type that? That's weird. Dow Jones not in as good of shape as the S&P. You're still, no matter what happens, you got to understand this, right? No matter what happens, hidden bearish divergence is looming, and it doesn't get invalidated truly until you break above $35,800. It's a long way to go, man. You're still below the 200-day moving average. You're below formal resistance. I mean, you can't be sold on this market yet, though. Of course, it's a nice rally so far. I think the S&P is in a lot better shape than the Dow Jones right now, for sure. So let's see if we can break these areas, because I think you'd probably test 35.1, at least to test it and fail.
Gentlemen, in the mix.
Your NASDAQ, hey, I love it, man. Broke 14,171. We know, man, above 14,171. Shoot, dude, you got to break the B point. If you do break the B point, easy 15,392. Exploding up, massive bullish engulfing candle. And I kind of like how it's making it to where the hidden bearish divergence argument can't really develop because it's too powerful, too much positive momentum building now. So I don't think that's valid. I don't think you can say, you know, Dow Jones is still there, but not the NASDAQ yet. Tech's been just booming. You know, the Qs had a good day today. Outperformed, like, you know, the defensive risk-off stuff. That's what happens, right? I mean, you know, risk-off assets, when risk-on assets do well, they're inverse correlated, so one's not going to do well. And they didn't do well at all today. Risk-on did great. Russell 2000 still right there. Dude, that is crazy, man. What kind of... I mean, you pretty much got an unreal... I think that's safe enough to... Thanks for the 20, dude. Sure. We'll look at your favorite S-Coin. So, that is a... Dragonfly doji, pretty much. I mean, I know it's not like literally perfect. That's as close as you're getting, dude, to a perfect Dragonfly doji. Crazy, man. And it held support. What was once resistance, what was once support is support again. So that's nice. I think if your S&P keeps going, this will hold, and you'll have a nicer rally here. So good stuff. You held support today. You got a little dragonfly. Dragonflies in Asian culture signified good luck. Oh, I forgot, man. My bad, dude. We shouldn't even have gone here yet. Here you go, dude. Here's your
I like turtles.
totals. Didn't quite hit that 200-day simple moving average, just like Bitcoin. It was very, very close. But if you see, technically it did not. But it did hit its highest price since January 5th. Got a lot more work to do. What was the highest price you saw of 2022? Was it here? Was that January 1st? No, it was here. So January 2nd. So let's say like $2.287 trillion if you want the highest total market cap of 2022. That's a long way away, and that has to do with Ethereum, probably a lot of altcoins, right? But either way, you're starting to you're soon approaching your destination of 2.2 to 2.3 trillion, which has just been here forever, right? So I would think that there's a little more upside on total to test those levels, even if you fail. I mean, the fact that there are no time scales that are significant that are implying a massive reversal to the downside yet, that bodes well for the potential $2.21 to $2.3 trillion area, potentially. It is a night and day stream, chat, from yesterday to today. Yeah, dude. We got some issues, man. We got some issues with these metals, dude. I don't know how I feel right now. I mean, maybe it's gonna be almost a miracle if it actually ends up being a third higher low, right? 1, 2, 3, but that's a nasty daily bearish engulfing candle and 4-hour bearish engulfing candle, and on the 4-hour you're below the 200 simple moving average. You're above 1921, dude, but I mean, once this breaks, I don't know how well I feel about it. Dude, that's serious level. It's not a joke, man. 1917, 1921, you can see the price action below it. It's normally a massive markdown. So I don't know what's happening. Maybe it's like, hey, everyone's somehow like, dude, it's almost like these risk assets are doing the C to D wave, and it's trying to get everyone faked out. And it's the other way around here. It's like, it's an uptrend. It's higher highs, higher lows, but we're waiting on that C to D wave on those risk-on assets to complete, so this can all reverse to the upside and its prevailing trend can continue. You would think, but at this point, it's tough, man. It's really tough. Because I just like the yield curves inverting and all that. Really, really bad and bearish, but when these yield curves invert like this, it's normally like a year until like the recession really starts and things get bad, Yeah, man. I mean, you're not screwed yet. You're still making higher lows, barely. You're fine, like a fruit fly is fine, crypto hoarder. Yep. Silver is the exact same thing, man. It's just like, you gonna do, man, Tom. What? Still trying to hold. You talk about critical areas, just like here, dude. This was the same thing. It's like critical areas. Oh man, we could be screwed. But it still ended up being a higher low, and look where you went from there. So maybe you're trying once more. Can't be easy, can it? Maybe, hey, and if you do pivot here, you understand the development of hidden bullish evidence would come to pass. But yeah, so gold and silver are above their critical levels, barely. They're making higher lows still, barely. I guess pray for equities to get wrecked if you want gold and silver to keep going up.
GME, Plaza Check, THX Mitch.
What's up, Kirk, dude? Yeah, we'll look at GameStop, sure. Thank you, man. No, I knew it'd be a mess, Stream Crypto Hoarder. It was almost rhetorical. Okay. Well, I mean, I don't know. I mean, like, Rodney came in and he made good money on AMC, which I think is awesome. So maybe we get a higher low and we get another 3 rising valleys. Classic accumulation structure. Could be reaccumulation above support. It would be legendary. Let's just pay attention to it. I know it seems like what can we do with risk on assets pumping so much?
You being
Can't
here
do much.
and educating us. Thanks, man.
What's up, J Dinks, man?
Is that a joint?
Thanks for 420. Good to see you. All right, so one sec. Gotta get my other watch list up just so we get through these. I don't know. It's probably the most boring part of everyone's stream, you know. Platinum, you know, what we think is like it could do a full reset and make a higher low, you know, than the previous lows from December and still technically be okay because that's what silver did. But you know, and it didn't have a good day, or didn't really have. It's kind of flattish, you know. Yesterday down a little bit, but maybe it's trying to bottom out here. But at the fact that it back tested a resistance as resistance leads me to believe there might be more downside, just depending on the way things are gonna go. You know, if you start pulling back on risk on assets, this thing will start pivoting here, and it could confirm a bottom. Sure, it could. You look at the daily, it's bad, man. It's like I don't see how this thing doesn't sell off more, but at least with gold and silver, we know they're above supports, trying to make higher lows barely. Platinum's not really doing anything, but it's doing only the most bearish things you could ever ask for, right? I mean, it was doing the most bullish things you could ask for, and now it's the worst. It's like not even holding on, kind of like Bitcoin, or I'm sorry, like silver and gold. So yikes. You had copper that's hanging in there. It's fine. Look, 465 is your 2011 high. You broke that. You rebroke it, and you back tested it as of yesterday. That's pretty good price action. That's pretty awesome. That's a back test of a spring of a historical high. Okay, much better than platinum. Platinum's the worst effing one of the 4 by far. That's not even close. Biggest loser, platinum. Gold, silver, good. And actually, Copper's doing almost the same thing that gold and silver are doing to their own respective levels on their own charts. And then platinum's like, I'm going to not do any of that. I'm going to regard everything that should be support as resistance now. Screw you, platinum. Let's see. We had palladium. Yikes. Right, what an up thrust, what a failure, and now you're just the midpoint of the mega range. I don't know. Flip your coins where this thing's going. It could continue to dump. It fell below the 200-day simple moving average today or yesterday. That's not good. Yeah, I mean, there could be a lot more downside on palladium. My nickel is like just busted, dude. Busted chart. We don't even look at it anymore. Oh, it like we get once a week. We're getting new data on this stupid chart. Nice. Let's look at U.S. oil, though, that, yeah, people would think that the top's in on this, which, yeah, I mean, I get it. It was a massive, disgusting, bearish engulfing candle yesterday. But until you fall and start making lower highs, you can't really say it yet. You can't say it's over for oil yet. But, I just think it's like cause and effect. It's like, wow, all the finite money that exists was pumping into tech stocks today and risk on assets, and oil's just not gonna have a good time. So yeah, you could be confirming a top, a much lower high. It's like a up thrust, back test of up thrust. 114.87 is not a joke, dude. That's very real resistance. I mean, that's like, if you flip the chart over and it was doing this is like extremely bullish price action at critical levels, right? Oh, we just made like 11-year lows on oil in inverse world, right? 11-year lows. We fell below it, then we sprung, and then we just back tested the spring. We just got this massive bullish engulfing candle. Yeah, man. I mean, they definitely could be a bottom in on that type of price action. If you flip it, it's like the inverse of everything I just said. So we'll see. Maybe stocks are okay. Maybe we got a tech bubble. Maybe we got to go one more time. We got to go through one more mania phase before the whole world collapses, I guess, dude. I don't know how, but hey, dude. it's not like they stopped purchasing assets, right? The Fed's still hitting all-time highs on how many assets it owns, right? So, but yeah, interest rates are going to keep going up. Okay, let's look at wheat futures dumping. Yeah, I mean, it seems like maybe the definitely the momentum is gone on commodities, right? I think everything, it's all about Russia and the war, and now everything's settling down, volatility's dumping. Those are market conditions you kind of want, though, because when you have market conditions that settle down, trade setups are able to play out, you know, they're actually able to do stuff. Like when you're so volatile, yikes, it's really tough for like well-established structures that have been developing to really do things. So it's like double-edged, I guess, but still way elevated, really high still. I mean, just saying, Risk-On had a good day today. Corn's a freaking beast, dude. I don't know, so strong, still hanging out up there. No idea if it's consolidating at a bit like where it. We certainly understand that this is exactly where assets reverse all the time, but this one's not. It's just sitting up there high and tight at a 2008 resistance. Flip your coin, dude. Looks super strong and bullish, but we know it would just be continuation, and you'd be paying extreme premium, and you're at an area where major bearish reactions occur, right? So it's not like a great entry, but I get the pattern recognition side of it, you know. Coffee futures down 3%. Yikes. This is not good. I mean, you know, you don't want to be below 219. So where you thought it was going to be holding, back testing it, nope, not at all. You never know, though, man. Like, this thing could end up pivoting when risk-on assets dump. So they're going to sell off eventually. You're not just going to get a straight line up like you're doing on the S&P. It will pull back. And maybe on those pullback days, you start pivoting and you maybe to put in a confirmation line, you get back above 222 and you have a dragon pattern or something. But for now, there's no edge, and you are certainly below critical supports where the downside could be immense if this sustains. Orange juice down 2.39%. Could you imagine? Dude, we're going to look at all these commodities. Like, what's the story of the day? Commodities didn't have good days, except live cattle futures was just fine, right? Except for Rodney, who wanted to buy a steak. It hasn't rolled over yet. Some people are like, Head and Shoulders, man, in development? I don't know, man. Has it really started selling off yet? How do you even know? How can you say it's a right shoulder when it hasn't even started selling off and it's not, you haven't pivoted yet? So this thing could just start rallying higher, and food costs, what's going to stop food costs from going down, or what's going to stop it from continuing upward? Technical breakout was already successfully back tested as support at 134. So it is, you know, cotton, though, forget about it. Cotton's another beast. Cotton's the Bitcoin of commodities right now. Cotton cannot be stopped. It finally respected the TA and hit its major resistance from June of 2011. Another fresh multi-year high, decade high today. Cotton Moon Boys, where are they at? Shilling underwear, shilling t-shirts. I don't know if you'll break it, but if you ever did, pandemonium, because there's a gap fill at 195 and there's really no resistance, you know. So wow, cotton's the king. Soybeans down. Yeah, soybeans, hey, we think, I mean, this is the area where you're looking for reactions, reversals. Maybe you're trying to type 2 here, type 1, you sell off, rally, type 2, and it's like kind of local confirmation of type 2. You know, these are not long areas on any of these commodities, right, that have run so high so fast, or these, especially food, sugar. Yeah, it's fine, and probably going to $20 from here. It seems like had a decent day. Natural gas, just sideways. You know, this is what happens. Macro didn't have a good day for commodities, so it just sat there. Good to see rice futures falling back below $15.98. We don't want it to go above that because we know it could be going to $25. So hopefully this collapses at some point so everyone can eat still. Hopefully all the commodity prices, food prices drop, so for all these charts collapse, so eventually it could translate on the real market, you know, not the paper market, into lower prices. But yeah, right. Okay, so all right, we just went across the markets, man. What do you want? Okay, I guess we can go do a couple of these. We had like 2 requests or something, right? Literally opposite day from yesterday. It's gonna be like marathon stream almost. Be like 30-minute stream today.
Appreciate you, bro.
What's up, Hawes? Thanks to 20, dude. Appreciate you as well. Yeah, man. We're just making the rounds. Okay, so first request was well, it was kind of AMC, but we already looked at it, so notable gainer. Okay, EGLD. There was like an M shape. It had its own like same kind of argument that many other altcoins had at 886s. Yeah, 886 double bottom, and here you are, right? This is why I plot these zones so you can see them. It's right. Did you break out today? No, you only tested the old high from February of 2021. The zone. You have no breakout yet, but you're on the cusp. I mean, I guess on the MACD, you could try to say that it's a little bit of Class B bearish divergence starting to develop. The high, the exact same high with lower levels of positive momentum. So pullback could happen here, and it wouldn't be that weird. You could sell off, make a 50% retrace, make a higher low, and then rally back once more before breaking out. So these are not, I mean, I get it. I would say maybe breakout watch, but not actionable entries sitting at resistance with potential Class B bearish divergence. But yeah, you could pay attention to it and just, we'll see the price action correlation to critical levels from history. Yeah, you have a massive confirmation low that happened at an 88% retrace. That's incredible. But you've had a nice run up, and now you're at critical areas again where we don't know if they'll break. But if they do, they could go insane. But you haven't broken it yet. In fact, you've actually kind of rejected higher prices, and you could be working on a shooting star reversal on the daily. Shooting star reversal on the daily implies, all right, we pull back some 38% retrace. Who cares? Only the FOMO moon boys buying at resistances get wrecked there. Smarter people who identify divergence and the price action, you know, bottoming out at lower levels, they're fine. They're in the position. They don't have to worry about anything. Okay, someone wants to see ape coin, dude. Okay, chat. Here's your ape. Hey, it hit $15 and then completely pulled back because Bitcoin. Yikes. You get the 4 hour though. This is high risk area, right? I mean, look what you've done. Right? The highest 4 hour candle close ever was March 18th, and look how you've tested it and you failed and you've begun to roll over, and in 9 minutes and 20 seconds, you'll have a bearish engulfing candle at resistance. So, any divergence? Yes, absolute bearish divergence going on right now. Completely developed from the high to the slightly higher high that's butting up against the resistance. Bearish divergence on the 4 hour. We don't have any, well, I can't go the daily. There's no data on the daily. So, I'm doing all I can here, man. You know, trying to just like, you know, do someone requested, they paid money, so I'm trying to do it, but like I'm kind of like one hand tied behind my back. I like data. So you're showing bearish divergence at a resistance after the asset went from its bottom, right? Just think about this. The asset from March 21st at its low point. March 21st, that was what, like a week ago? Okay, ApeCoin went up 66% in 7 days. And it's at resistance, and it's showing a little buyer exhaustion, so you just can't be surprised if it pulls back some. It'd be kind of like a little range here. You want to get cute with it? I guess we can plot a demand line. A demand line that you're just right at right now. You break this, I think there'd be further downside, right? And there you go. That's all I can do here, man. I don't know. Like, same time, ApeCoin. It's ApeCoin, dude. All right, just pump it, dude. Random pump. 18 bucks is your target if you ever break 1541. No, whatever, dude. Oh, okay. So there's something called Baby Ape Coin. What a scam, dude. Don't ever buy that trash. Dude, it's Baby Ape. Baby Elon Doge Ape Monkey Baboon Butthole Coin. Yeah, it's my favorite coin, dude. All right, good luck, Ape Coin. I don't know. Yep, GameStop, the king, man, the king. It did similar stuff to I actually haven't been to this one in a while. I guess no one's requested it much. I don't really care about meme stocks too much, even though yeah, you obviously can make money and apply TA and it works. I didn't really update this in a while. I haven't looked at it, so this last time I was here, it was a nice harmonic that played out. Just clean up a little bit. It did the double bottom, but I think like if I was gonna look at GME and AMC all day, I'm taking AMC over GME. Like because AMC made the same low. This made a lower low, right? Yeah, but the same divergence developed. Yeah, that's cool. And the same type of bullish price action occurred as it did on AMC. Dude, they're like it's crazy. All you got is one pump day yesterday, and you've got these scrubs like bringing in their whole Telegram group trying to brigade the chat with their scams. So was there any kind of structural development maybe? I mean, dude, like it'd be tough. It would have been tough for me to like see this. Sorry, we used to have a lot of data. We used to look at this thing, man. We found the back test of spring with Michael Burry. I would think you might have had a shark. Nah, it wasn't a formal harmonic, but look from this low here to the high. That's all. Near an 886. Didn't hit a formal support. Yeah, this would have been way harder. Like, I don't think... What the... Oh my god, dude. I'd have been like way more inclined. I'd just been like, no, I wouldn't touch this over AMC. I'd be all in AMC if I was a DGen, FOMO Redditor, or Wall Street better, right? I'd be placing my money in AMC over this one if I was applying TA. But yeah, same outcome, I guess. Cool. That's it, dude. Kirk, what do you don't... You especially don't do anything here now after this pump. I mean, nothing to be done. I'm trying to like eyeball a harmonic here, and I just don't really see it. You know, it was a higher high here, so it's not any kind of butterfly situation. You'd really have to be grasping at straws and make arbitrary X points. You know, it could be the X, the A, the B, the C, the D, then that's the 1, 2, 7, 2, I guess. But again, that's when I gotta ask all those questions. I just say screw that. I'm going to AMC all day. I'm gonna use Shiba Inu scrub Dogecoin to get into the movie theater.
Brian super chatted $50. Ulta setup for a short play.
What's up, Brian, man? Thanks for the 50, dude. Cheers. And that'll be like the next request anyway, because we're, you know, short on those today, man. So I mean, like, the thing is squeezing. Yeah, I hate this thing. I think it's like I can't believe how well it outperformed. Dude, it performed so well during all the dumping and the crashing, right? How? Are they just like, I guess Margaret Tisman was like, well, dude, women be shopping. Like, people gonna keep buying beauty products no matter what happens. And they're extremely confident in that, I guess. So it was very, very mild to inexistent selling. Yeah, you're rallying here. Dude, I don't know if it's a good short setup. That's pathetic. Now, if we make a lower high and you start pivoting and rolling over and we start falling below 359, I'll feel pretty good about it. But now I was feeling pretty good about it. I thought it was terrible, and it just doesn't matter. Like, it can't. No one's selling this. No one's selling Ulta Beauty products, dude. No one.
I'm here for the education, but the lows solidify your value as a streamer. Thanks for everything you do, Mitch. Love and hype in the friggin' chat for this man.
What's up, Mitch?
Greg, thanks, man.
Let's take a
Cheers.
look at Hex, please. When moon?
Hex, you had your moon chance. I mean, we looked at the support. It was sitting at, it's like, if it holds here, you're okay. It held once, and then it held twice. Like, dang, dude, this could be it. Like, you could go timestamp the last time I analyzed Hex on this stream. We talked about that one critical area, how it actually held twice, and that could be the lowest risk area you could dream of for a bottom, if it was real. and it's well off those lows now. So, but yeah, dude, Ulta short setup. I don't know, man. Maybe just you can't do anything right now. You can't do anything, right? You gotta let it start rolling over, because I think if you're above 360, you're safe. Unfortunately, yeah, I hate it too. It's like Ulta, dude. Give me a break.
Gentleman in the mix.
Okay.
GLMR One Moon.
Dude, remember, we don't need your contributions, dude. Thanks. Oh my god, we knew you'd be back because your scam coin pumped with everything else that pumped in the world. Wow. Congrats. Okay. I guess Hex was next. Up 2.5% today. It was all about this level, man, on Hex. It was like, I don't know if it'll hold, but if it does, you're good. It held, and you're like, dang, man, that could have been it. And then it fell up, rolled over again. You're like, dang, man, I don't know. But what was the follow through when it broke down again? Bullish engulfing, and you got back above 10.9 cents. Then you're safe. So I think that's as low as risk of an area you could get for setting up a stop loss and entry and maybe take profits. It's breaking above the low from November 9th. I don't know. There's a lot of chop, man, at this area. Like, probably going up to 17.1 cents. You ever break 17.1 cents, you're going to 20 cents. But yeah, that had to hold. My God, I think the whole trend and cycle was in trouble if it didn't hold. Like, you were going full reset if you didn't hold that 10.9 cent low from August 1st, and it did, and that's wonderful, man. I love it. But let's make a higher high than our previous high of 21 cents. And let's eventually break out of this downtrend that is extremely well respected within it. Look how many touches on every trend line. It's so perfect. And you broke one trend line there. And you're probably, if you just go by that channel, your target would probably be 21 cents, the supply line of the downtrend. You break that, bump and run, maybe 33 cents after that. New day, bearish engulfing candle confirmed on the 4 hour, unfortunately. Get wrecked, everybody. In a positive way. Thanks. Awesome. So, look on the hits. Oh my God, man. All right, to Bitcoin. Bitcoin, man. Nothing burger candle, technically. I don't think you would call that anything. Like, it's not a Japanese candlestick reversal. I mean, a green shooting star, maybe, man. There was no bearish divergence backing it up. You're so perfect. I mean, you're at 69 on the RSI on the daily.
Oh, it feels so good! That boy is good.
But, at the same time, we have that, there's always something, man, isn't there? Always, TA has to be respected some way. Even here, your channel, so well respected, and once again respected, and again, that bearish engulfing candle right at the supply line for 8 hours, you tested it technically. But the great news is, even though you're doing that, there's no bearish divergence, right? You're looking, if you want a stronger argument for a major reversal, if you're at resistances, you want there to be buyer exhaustion. So at this resistance, if you were a bear, you would want there to be undeniable bearish divergence on the oscillators. There's none of it. Nothing. Not on the 4 hour, not the daily, not the weekly, not the 3 day, not the 5 day, not the monthly. No time scale implying a reversal right here. Massive reversal. So that's good. So, but when you do that, I mean, you could always pull back some, again, just to get the FOMO scrubs who enter the market on the pump. Yeah, they got to get devastated and they got to sell low. And the composite man's just going to buy what they sold and push the price up again. So, I don't know. You can't really feel bad because nothing's implying it's really bad. So, yeah, 3 day candle close. The highest 3 day candle close of the year. Let's go. So, let's get some, I guess some
Hype in the chat!
for the 3 day. I mean, that's a big deal, man. That's not a joke, dude. It was your highest daily candle, 3 day candle close since Christmas Eve. Merry Christmas, chat. Merry effing Christmas. Remember the bullish engulfing candle? It broke into the zone. Remember how it all held the 200 moving average and we thought we were going crazy? I thought I was taking crazy pills, dude. I'm like, the argument's there. But then Russia and Ukraine and commodity prices and crashing and then, oh my God, what the lower highs everywhere. Like, but Bitcoin was outperforming equities. It kept making higher lows. It kept holding all these places. Like, man, I was losing it, dude, for a little bit. Yeah. So that was your 3-day close on Bitcoin, your 3-day close on Ethereum. Not as good as Bitcoin. Just your highest 3-day candle close. It's technically since January 10th, so not bad. Kind of far, not too far behind Bitcoin. But dude, you remember, just reiterating, we talked about early in the stream. If you want Ethereum to make the highest price of the year, you've got to test 38.94.13. Right, the highest high of the year of 2022 is $3,894.12. So long way to go, man. Another, what was it, 16%? I think we said. I can't. Maybe not. Crazy. Yeah, 16% upside before you see the highs of the year. That's crazy. So, and what about the 50% retrace on this one? We're getting closer, right? 35.10. So there's a little bit more upside before we see maybe a reaction in the middle of nowhere. The context is terrible for this 50% retrace. There's kind of nothing there. It's never reversed there. So I would say it's probably weaker. I would say the fib node that makes the most sense for a major reaction is going to be the 618 here, right? From the high to the low, we can see, look, you look left, you see where traders settled up May 7th of 2021 and where they settled up September 1st of 2021. That is right around where the 618 is, the 65% retrace, really. So the golden pocket seems like it'd make way more sense for a reaction, you know, where you react, right? The rally, you test it and you pull back some, like maybe a little bit more mildly. 50% here makes kind of no sense for some sort of reaction reversal, okay? And that's what Scott Carney talks about. The 5-0s can go 618s. They can. And in this situation, it might make more sense. Right? Your Fibonacci, when you anchor, remember, look left, because looking left will strengthen your argument or weaken it, right? I mean, fib nodes are great and all, but you want fib nodes to line up with actual real support resistances, okay? Yeah. Anyway, good stuff. XRP's 3-day close. That bullish engulfing candle on the 3 days. Somebody tell Alex Cobb, man. Holy crap. He might lose it. But still couldn't claim prices higher than February 6th. So that's just so Rudy poo. Meh. Give me a higher high. You can't even give me a higher high on the 3-day yet. What a joke. So cool story on the engulfing, but dude, let's go, man. Somebody call Garlinghouse and Schwartz, push it to $1 for F's sake, man. We tested the Eurasian step zone, man. We held. What was number 4 again? Oh, I mean, sorry. We had to look at BNB. Okay, we're just doing the local on the 8th, right? The highest 3-day candle close since January 16th on BNB. I think that's pretty good. You had a 3-day candle close break out-ish kind of above that inflection point that was manufactured April 16th. Everything correlated to it after that. So that's there. And you did break it, technically. So that's a form of confirmation. A 3-day candle close confirmed breakout, but you got to back test it and maybe catch some bids off that 429, 430 area. So nice, not too bad. No bearish divergence in sight. Even if it does reverse, I'm just saying there's not an edge, right? Bearish edge, which is good for everyone, I guess. Okay, XP Cardano. Oh, Sol, we'll look at Sol, whatever. Maybe we'll highest 3-day close on Sol since February 6th. Nah, nothing to write home about. Way better assets. But yeah, cool story on the breakout. Cardano, 3-day close. Highest 3-day candle close since. Couldn't take out that high from February 6th, could you? You're like XRP in this situation. So that was your close. It was lower than the close from February 6th. So that's kind of probably a big deal. That's your previous discernible high on the 3-day, right? I mean, one of them. I think the major one's 145, 148, right? We know that. So you flip your coin, you go to 103 for a back test. You flip your coin, it lands on the other side. You go to 148 immediately, right? It's one or the other, man. When you go to $1 though, and you back test it successfully, I think there's a far greater chance of a coin flip that you would hold when it does hold, and you start pivoting. You take your long. Everyone in the world sees that confirmed back test, and then 145, 148 real fast. After an inverse head and shoulders develop too, that would be amazing. Just the dream. Anyway. So we've gone across the markets. We've done the requests that were requested. Sorry it can't be like yesterday, dude. Anything interesting to say in the live chat? No? Okay. Just remember, what is it? Do we have the 31st this month? I can't remember. Yeah, we do. Okay. So just remember, on the 1st, it's the best day to join the Patreon, which is supporting the stream, supporting this, what I'm doing right now, right? And you get trade setups.
What up?
Education.
Can you check IMHC?
What's up, Mr. Justin, man? IMHC? Jimmy, man? With a Y? I don't know. We'll look at it right now. Yikes, dude. I thought we were friends, dude. This has 68,000 volumes, so immediately off limits. No liquidity. Zero liquidity. Untradeable. Like, I bet if you like market bought this, you'd get a market purchase at 80 cents or something. 30 cents. Something stupid. This wick probably was somebody market buying. God, right? That's where the asks were, because it's such a scrub chart. It doesn't matter if it's at low risk. It's too illiquid to trade. It doesn't make money. $39 million market cap. That's really small, dude. Yeah, so not much I can do here, unfortunately, but I do appreciate you. IMHC, Imperialist Holding Corporation. What are they? Financial conglomerates.
Boys will be back soon, lol.
Moon Boys will be back. Yeah, as soon as we pump again, they get their little, they get injected with some pump heroin. They'll just, they'll start, or whatever, not heroin, meth, I guess, an upper. They'll be freaking out like they were yesterday. Yeah, they'll be back. They'll just be mouth breathing, screaming, and spamming. I know this, 100% certainty, this thing's going this way. So you don't really have those massively opinionated people that are so certain about things on days like we had today. They all showed up yesterday. It's really weird, isn't it? Like, I don't claim to have opinions on things. I just try to read the charts the way I learned them, and I say probabilities, but man, you'll get the certainty wizard. The armchair wizards will join the chat on the pump days like they do every time. With certainty, I understand this will go higher. Hi, this is my first time here. Bitcoin's going to $1 million, right? It's going to zero next, right? You know that, right? 100% certainty. Trust me, bro. Listen to me. Have me on your show, dude. You should bring me on your show. There was that one guy. God, man. Remember the really opinionated guy the other day that was just like, something's off. Okay. So, man, it sucks we have a new day, so I can't really go into the top gainers yesterday. We had some nice ones, man. I remember, what were the big ones? Kind of rely on, like, the percentage, but then the percentage changes on the new day. ENS had a good day, even though it's down 4% now on the new day. This thing like was nice. I mean, it was really nice. It broke out. It made a higher high. I think this thing's going to $22, and if it ever breaks that, look out, man. Yeah, the glamour coin guy. Yeah, just again, right? Like, oh, you just don't get it, man. You don't understand. I'm gonna curse you because you don't agree with me. Like, no, I'm trying to help people here not get hurt by your stupid opinion on things, on your S coin, on your Beanie Baby that has no intrinsic value. It's just a chart with 5 freaking candles, and all the 5 candles are red. No thanks, dude. But you would think it'd be those people that will be offended. Everyone else that's on the same page that actually cares about traditional technical analysis would be like, I can't believe this guy's even in here talking, you know. Come on, what were the ones? Adam was okay, dude. I don't know. I mean, it was okay, dude. Every time, man. Like, Adam's like, a composite man must be messing with people. I mean, I just own this. I own a lot of it, and I don't really care. I'm just hanging on to it and up a little bit, but will this thing ever really go? I'll show you this. Do you want to see something insane on Adam? Let's go to log scale and let's go to the weekly. Watch this, dude. Fantastical. Look at this, man. It's gorgeous. Print it out, put it on your fridge. Look what it's doing right on the weekly. Holding support. Very real support from February to May of last year. Steel wall support kind of develops, right? And you're above it. And you're at like, so in an uptrend, remember, these trend lines kind of dictate the trend, right? The bottom part in the uptrend is the demand line, but we also consider it the oversold area of the uptrend. On the upside, like on the supply line, the top, when the asset hits the top, we consider that overbought in the uptrend. So we would say that this is oversold in a long-term, undeniable uptrend that goes back to, my God, 2019, early 2020. You're above critical horizontal line support from last year. Those are unreal. Like, it's like holy grail. Like linear inverse, potential inverse head and shoulders with a harmonic, back testing the spring successfully, and then you zoom out and you go to a more significant time scale and you see this, and it's like, sweet mother of God. Like, you know what? I mean, again, I'm not Moon Boy stuff, but I'll tell you the top of the channel, depending on when you get there, is around $200, $180 to $200. It's crazy, man. And think about it. If it's on the weekly and it's doing all these beautiful technical things, amazing. It also has a 5% APY or whatever. So you could, like, you know, I guess get paid to own it while it consolidates down here. But it looks like the consolidation's almost done. So yeah, I think there's like a literal incentive to own Atom, not just as a trader. But if you're trading it, it's like, dang, man, that's real nice. You're trying to tell me I'm going to get paid to own this trade on the trade setup? Nice. Yeah. It has 15% for staking on chain. Whoa, dude. This is beautiful, though. I just like, wow, epiphany. It's like, wow, I was in this and I didn't even know how good I had it. Nor did you until now. A revelation, man. But there's like not even any point of looking at the 4 hour. You wouldn't look at the 4 hour on this. You realize that, right? Because the daily and the weekly are so effing bullish, it doesn't matter what the 4 hour's doing. Not really. Nothing's going to make me change my mind until we fall below 26.55. Nothing. I'll see you at $44 eventually if this plays out. Oh, I know. True. Yeah, True's ungodly, dude. True is like, it's an active trade setup that took off from the entry. I can't remember. Was it an actual formal? Either way, it was like certainly discussed. Everyone was paying you for Patreon. It just brought up in the stream. This was so effing good. Patrons just remind me if it was the active one, if it was an actual formal one or not. Doesn't matter because it was. I told you. I screamed about this, top of my lungs, right? It was a falling wedge, like confirming the bottom, triple bottom, bullish divergence all over the place. So good. Broke out, and it's just you're just waiting now. You're in this. It's going to go test 27 cents eventually. If it ever breaks that buy, I'll see you at 54 cents. The upside's unreal here. You double up. Double up. Double the F up on True eventually. It's just too good of an asset. Like, it's too technically astounding. It's like 95% retrace, low risk, right? And then all that with the wedge, supply line broke. It's just so good. Oh, it's off a little bit. Sorry. It's beautiful. Triple MACD bullish divergence too on Instagram. Dia been trying to do the back test for 84 years now, dude. Dia, which is also literally unbelievable. It already back tested, dude. It's already starting to try to separate again. Any point now, one sitting long in Dia, waiting to get stopped out, or waiting for literally doubling in price, pretty much. I mean, not quite, but 76% to 80 to 90%, right? You're waiting now. You're long on Dia. One would be, look, if one was practicing and using traditional technical analysis and low risk, they would be long on this. I'm not saying you or anyone else. I'm saying one would be long, waiting to get stopped out or waiting to take profit at 185 eventually. That's DIA. Yes. I wouldn't say lots of resistance on Bitcoin on the daily. Just there's like one resistance. It's just like that supply line. That's it. There's really not much resistance here until like 50, 53K. And there's no buyer exhaustion implied at all on any significant time scale. That's the silver lining. Okay. So someone said... what was it? The ones that did well. Oh, Chili's. Chili's did well. Oh, yeah, I think so. Yeah. Yeah, like I had another follow through day. Yeah, dude, Chili's. It was not really. It was like, see, all these were like doing pretty freaking well until about, the last 4 hours of trading on the day, right? Power hour. It was really 4 hours, power 4 hour. Yeah, this one's like you're well off the entry now. You're sitting in it. You're waiting. You just forget about it, man. Much higher eventually. Patience. Oh yeah, FIL had a good day. Yeah, kind of getting crazy, man. You see FIL. Yeah, it's nuts. It got back above. It's above 2371. Look out, man. Pay attention. Pay attention to FIL. And I'll probably maybe back test again. I don't know, but like all I can do is tell you about the levels and tell you about like confirmation lows with divergence at those levels. You're back above it. Kind of reminds me of band, BAND a little bit, Like again, band similar, right? See this? Blue skies. For a while, you're just in this long waiting because the upside could take you double up almost, not quite, but So total, it's kind of up again, man. It's up on the new day. Come on, we gotta test it, man. We gotta test it. We haven't done it, dude. We're so close. Bearish on likes today, dude. Yeah, bearish on everything today, except the actual assets. Thanks for the 900 people tuned in. If you're enjoying the live stream, hit the like button, the bell, that sub. To be fair, I never even said that once. I didn't give my cadence once today until right now. So, when 1,000 likes again, dude? Dude, there was a time, man, like we got like 3 weeks in a row, 1,000 plus likes on every stream, every day. It was crazy, man. Those were the good times. Okay. We got some immediate follow-through price action, or immediate price action today, like Rarible. It's this one, like it's so illiquid. I don't even talk about like owning it, or you can, but look, I'll say this: we identified the inverse head and shoulders, the spring back test to spring on the right shoulder in the 886 M shape, right, with a divergence. That was there, and that all played out. Actually, it's unreal. So you gotta think, maybe if it's getting back above that exact same level. Bullish and golden candle, Maravazoo yesterday, again, so illiquid. I don't think you can identify bullish Japanese candlestick patterns, but that was one. Again, I think you're going to 1350 here. 1350 is the target on this asset. Why? Why is that the target? Because when you're above that level, what happens, chat, historically? Straight up, straight down, straight up, straight down, straight up, straight down, straight up, straight down. So, straight up again. That's literally what could happen and probably what will happen on Rarible, okay? You'll see. Like, dang, man. Thin order book between 723 and 1350. Okay. Is history going to repeat itself? Very well could, man. Good to see everyone, man. Good to see everyone. Theta is up 4.7% on the new day. Theta, man, breakout watch. Okay, you're cracking into the inflection zone that if you ever broke $4, you double in price eventually, based on history. So this one was bottoming out. Confirmation low, divergence, everything you dreamed of, supply line broken, and now it's like it could be time. I mean, eventually, again, $4, your big area, you're starting to crack into it. So pay attention. Can't say we're not looking at this stuff every single day. Breadstream doesn't. The promise for Breadstream is $53,000. It's not now. I don't have to do crap. DGB's up on the new day because it was down bad yesterday. You know, you couldn't break above the 200-day moving average, right? You rejected it, high volume on both days, but you know, you're up almost 3% today. And again, if you can stay above 3.1 cents long enough, I think you'll be okay. You can go back test that, and it wouldn't be that weird. But yeah, the pump happened, man. Great stuff. ICP is up 3% today. It's cracking above $21. Remember we talked about yesterday, if you break $21, $28, easy. So I think this thing's probably going to $28. ICP, yeah. Yes. $28 a target. We talked about it. Luna's up 2%. Hey, it's about to be $100, dude. All right, Luna. Chat, look how close you are. You are on breakout watch. Price discovery breakout watch on the best performer in all of crypto. Yes, Luna is the top performer in all of crypto. That has a market cap that's not stupid. No, dude, baby Elon's Doge Monkey Coin is way better in performance, dude. No, it's not. I'm talking about actual real coins with market cap. Best performer, hands down, is about to break $100, and there's absorption of remaining supply very well going on. Okay. Yep, hidden divergence continuing. Yeah, look at that. It just continues to diverge on the RSI. Beautiful. You're setting up higher prices. Don't be surprised. 120, 140, 160 targets. Boom. Here you go, dude. Your GRT. If you break 50 cents, you'll be paying 75 cents for worms. Because that's what is implied historically. All right, that's a major inflection point. If you ever broke that, boom, 74 cents, 75 cents. Easy. It looks nice. I mean, it's not quite where, man, if it was a little more symmetrical, it'd be like massive inverse head and shoulder. It could still be developing as momentum shifting, like lows, lowest lows, now a higher low. It's, you know, Quasimodo looking A, but the Momo's shifting, and it's pretty good. I'm telling you, if you ever break 50 cents, what is that, 25% upside or something like that? Oh, whatever. No, I'm sorry, 55% upside. What am I thinking here? Yeah, dude.
Gentlemen.
GRT, very interesting. It's just up today. Hot's up today, you know, because it was down yesterday. Kind of like it's in that same DGB category, where this thing's probably going to 9.5 tenths of 1 cent soon. Storage is up today, 2.3%. Storage broke out. Hey, chat. Storage breakout and back test yesterday, and if you engulf today, 186 is your target from here. Look here, dude. It's gotta be.
Look here. Look, listen.
Like if it holds this, then the target 186. That's 40% upside on storage above 123 to 128. Breakout watch, chat. It happened. You've broken out. It's breakout warning, actually. You broke out, man. Tornado on the ground. Okay, you've been warned. Storage, whatever, you were warned down here. ETC's up 5% on the new day. Holy crap, man, this thing beasting. The ones that were beasting a couple days ago and took a breather yesterday are starting to beast on the new day. Where this thing's $58, $60. Easy. Easy, man. You actually technically back tested the support. I don't know what will be stopping this asset from going to $60. If you ever broke that, $80. Wow. There you go, man. Just like, you know, the new day and just coming by to. There's a lot of assets up on the new day. Just because Bitcoin's up $200 for now. Okay, well, I've been live an hour and a half, so the hype will be back. Thanks for the 600 likes. I know we can get 700 like in a minute, dude. Could we? I don't know. 618's a pretty good like amount though, right? Now it's 630. Meh. Super meh. Here's your channel, man. Here it is. If you want it just by itself, I got that too for you. It's perfect. It's brilliant. What a brilliant channel, man. Break it, my God. It's gonna be insane. If you don't, you know, you pull back. Hopefully you pull back, make a higher low and pivot and test it again, then you do break it. Okay, all right, well, I'll leave y'all to it. Thanks so much for watching. Appreciate the likes, love, support, contributions, everything in between. You know, if we pump like insane, I'll be back. You know, I'll probably do an improv stream, you know.
Hey, Mitch, is trouble brewing if we get rejected at 200 day again? Thanks, man.
Nothing's implying the buyers are exhausted. Remember, if you want massive, disgusting reversals and true bear trends and stuff, you want to have a bearish edge. You want it the daily, the weekly, the 3-day, the 5-day, one of them, or 12-hour to even be showing classic or hidden bearish divergence. None of them are doing that. So you're just, no, I mean, rejected. I mean, you pull back and you make a higher low than 37.7 and then just more accumulations, an argument, and then it rallies again, then breaks out, goes 53K. So nah, man, we just spent 2 months, 8 weeks plus consolidating at an 88% retrace, confirming a bottom reaccumulation. It'd be interesting to see the performance, but we know, like, 50K is like a 50% retrace or something like that. Yeah, I don't think one simple moving average is like the end all be all to the chart's health. No, it's a bunch of different things. Yeah, Matthew D, we got a year before we're screwed. So we got a year before we're screwed, man. That's all. It's like the average after these yield curves invert.
2 and 10-year yield curve getting close to inverting.
Yeah, it's like a year before recession starts, maybe 2 sometimes. So let's just let's end everything in euphoria like 2008 and 2000, man. Let's not end it like this where it's like war and famine and everyone's scared and inflation. No, we need to end it where everyone thinks they're a genius. Maybe, right? Wouldn't that be the way it normally ends? 1929. Let's go berserk one more time. Anyway, we're good, dude. There's no bearish edge on Bitcoin. The only thing that bears have going for them right now is literally what I have plotted. This supply line is the only bearish thing that exists right now. That's it. One thing. One variable alone is not very strong of an argument. Even if it played out, it's not a strong argument. But on the daily, 3-day, weekly, the argument for bulls is overwhelming. It's too much, too many bullish variables. So, and it 275 plus days of development of those bullish variables. You know, it's like, you want to ignore that? Okay. All right. So I'm going to get out of here. Thanks for likes, love, support, contributions, everything in between. Be in the Discord. Do not be in the Discord. Here's a Discord link. Because you will miss the crazy pump stream live streams that are full of hype. You'll miss them because you won't get notified I'm live. You'll just be like, YouTube didn't notify me. You'll tell me after the stream. I'll be like, your fault. I'm telling you right now, join the effing Discord. You will get notified anytime I'm live. 3 a.m., 5 a.m., 8 a.m., 9 p.m. It doesn't matter. Join the Discord or be destroyed. I'll be back. Until next time, respect the TA.
Adios, turd nuggets.